money like it's chocolate. Let's make it happen. Okay? Eddie, I want him.
Ready?
He's
Where you want it?
He's food. He's food. I got him. Okay?
He will know he's been in a fight. He'll go home sore and broken. He'll know he's been in a fight.
Are you willing to agree to that rehydration clause?
He ain't making excuses already. If you want to come up with the big boys, come up with the big boys.
So how does the fight happen? Because he's too small otherwise.
Well, they ask that to him. But don't be talking shit in the ring and then want to come up with something.
Thank you, Conor.
Thank you. And Shakur, Wembley, locked in. Be ready. You want the rehydration clause? You gotta pay. Yeah? I still smash you up. First fight down in 147 in 3 years. I'll still give it to you.
After dominating Lopez to become a 4-division world champion, Shakur Stevenson called out Conor Benn, challenging Benn to face him under the same rehydration clause as Chris Eubank Jr. Benn responded by poking at Stevenson's size, telling him he was too small and that he couldn't punch. He said that he won't accept a rehydration limit for a potential fight with Stevenson, which has become a key sticking point in negotiations.
Great fighter, phenomenal fighter. Boring, but he's a future pound for pound great, you know what I mean? He's a good fighter, but boring.
Were you surprised at all that the cards were what they were and that it was
I was surprised. He made the fight look as easy as he did. Very surprised. Credit to him.
What do you think about his call out, Conor?
I can get it. Don't worry. Yeah, he will know he's been in a fight. He'll go home sore and broken. He'll know he's been in a fight.
Are you willing to agree to that rehydration clause?
He ain't making excuses already. If you want to come up with the big boys, come up with the big boys.
So how does the fight happen? Because he's too small otherwise.
Well, they ask that to him. But don't be talking shit in the ring and then want to come up with something.
Thank you, Conor.
Shakur Stevenson said he wants to do big things in boxing and isn't afraid of challenges. Addressing critics who claim he's too short to fight Conor Benn, Shakur confidently stated that he'll prove them wrong.
I'm into big fights. I like big fights. I like big money fights. I like proving that I'm the best, and I like doing things that people say I can't do. There's a lot of people that will say that I'm too little for Conor Benn, and I can't do it. So it makes for a tremendous fight. It's gonna be a good beef. I like the beef. I like the story behind it, and it's a tremendous fight.
Just wanted to follow up on the Conor Benn conversation. I saw him after the fight, and I just asked him. I said, "Hey, would you agree to that rehydration clause?" And he said, "F no." So my question for you is, how does that fight get made then?
If he's not going to agree, then we probably don't fight. So he just wasted time. We'll see. But I'm a businessman at the end of the day, and like I said, he did a rehydration clause with Chris Eubank. Chris Eubank was in the ring half dead. Why can't he do the same?
He also said the build-up to a potential fight with Conor Benn is going to be a good beef. He's excited about the rivalry, teasing fans with a drama and intensity that could make the matchup even more thrilling inside and outside the ring.
It's gonna be a good beef. I like the beef. I like the story behind it, and it's a tremendous fight.
Shakur, Kevin Garcia, I just wanted to follow up on the Conor Benn conversation. I saw him after the fight, and I just asked him, I said, "Hey, would you agree to that rehydration clause?" And he said, "F no." So my question for you is, how does that fight get made then?
If he's not going to agree, then we probably don't fight. So he just wasted time. We'll see. But I'm a businessman at the end of the day, and like I said, he did a rehydration clause with Chris Eubank. Chris Eubank was in the ring half dead. Why can't he do the same thing?
Benn recently called Shakur boring, implying he finds his fighting style unexciting. Benn criticized Shakur's approach in the ring, suggesting it lacks aggression or flair, which he feels makes fights predictable.
He's a great fighter, you know, and he's a future pound for pounder. But ultimately, he's boring as fuck. I mean, oh my gosh, boring. But he's a great fighter. Depends what you like to watch. I like entertainment. I like value for money.
Did you not think that it was a dominant performance? That in turn?
It should be dominant. It don't mean it was exciting or entertaining.
So is that not a fight that you would want? Because I know you want.
We can do it next. No problem. If he wants it next, he can have it. He ain't gonna call me out. You know, I'm hearing his home city, do you know what I mean?
Why are you levels above, in your opinion, then, Shakur?
It's not even levels above. He's a smaller man and I'd use that to my advantage. I'm too explosive and I punch a lot harder.
Look, earlier I saw you with Rolly Romero. It got a bit heated in front of me. What happened there?
I'm not quite sure. But I'm just on smoke.
Is that the fight you want next, then?
Listen, all of them, yeah. I'll come over here and fight all over here.
You said yesterday that that was the fight that you wanted to make, and on the red carpet you were saying to him, let's make it now.
Ideally, Ryan Garcia's a fight to make, but if that fight don't materialise, listen, I ain't sure of options.
Eddie Hearn has fueled speculation and expressed optimism about the fight. But the key will be terms, timing, and both fighters agreeing on weight and contractual conditions.
Fully confident he'd win the fight. I didn't think he'd win it as widely as that. It made him look average in there. And that's because Shakur is so good, his IQ is so good, his footwork is so good. I actually think he could have stopped here, but didn't need to. It was so easy. He's a 4-division world champion at 28 years of age. Phenomenal. I think sometimes people think that Teo can do a little bit more, but like every time he tried to, he was just getting countered, peppered, and it was phenomenal to watch. I still dream of Conor Benn winning a world title. We also squared off with Rolly Romero tonight. There's another potential fight. His Excellency talked about a Ryan Garcia fight in September. Shakur's, these guys are DMing each other saying let's fight. So we'll see. The plans are well and truly underway for Conor, and hopefully we can get that fight locked in for May. Like, as soon as he heard his name, he was straight in there. So that's what you get for me. As I always say, it's on site with Conor Benn, and looking forward to getting his next fight.
Edgar Baranga expressed his excitement, saying he wants to see Shakur Stevenson face Conor Benn in London. He believes it would be a huge fight for fans and a major event, highlighting both fighters' skills and marketability. Berlanga clearly sees it as a high-profile, must-watch matchup.
Shakur Stevenson, what do you make of his performance this evening?
BTA. Easy work, man. My brother did his thing. I'm proud of him.
Look, people did have him as a favourite going in, but he dominated that fight. It was emphatic.
I texted him that last night. I said, go in there and just dominate him. And that's exactly what he did. He shout out to Shakur. He did his thing, and I'm proud of him.
There's a lot of talk about him in the pound-for-pound list. Where does that put him now?
One of the greats. Future great for sure. Future legend.
Last one for you. We saw Conor Benn get in the ring. They had a bit of a heat.
That's going to be a good one, man. They got to do that in London.
Is that a fight you want to see, then?
Hell yeah. Conor Benn is my brother, too, man. So that'll be a goodie right there,
Who's going to win that fight, then?
I don't know. No comment. Those are my brothers, man. They're going to make a lot of money, that's for sure.
Trainer Wally Moses has weighed in on the idea of rehydration clauses, explaining they are designed to prevent fighters from regaining a lot of weight after the official weigh-in, which stops one boxer from entering the ring with a big size advantage over the other. Stevenson has tied a potential fight with Conor Benn to such a clause, noting that Benn agreed to it in his fights with Chris Eubank Jr. and saying it helps keep things fair. While Moses hasn't publicly broken down Benn's skills versus Stevenson's in major news sources, his training philosophy emphasizes strong defense and technical skill areas where he clearly believes Stevenson has an edge over opponents.
What weight would you like to see Shakur campaign up moving forward? He's flirted with going back to 135. The Conor Benn fight has been talked about a lot tonight.
I'm finished business at 135, and the 130 Conor Benn and all that, those things is things that he wants. See, the one thing is Shakur will take on any task. He don't like a challenge. He loves a challenge. So anybody challenge him, he can get it. We're lucky he didn't have to fight Anthony Joshua. He didn't challenge.
Conor Benn, it sounds like, that guy went after it a little bit, which is great, right? I mean, it kind of builds up something, but that's another weight class, right? Another 7 pounds.
Another weight class, but when I seen Conor Benn, just now, he came up there with the aspect like he's a really big guy. He's not a really big guy, so I don't want to think he got so much power and he's so strong, He's not no killer. You see him? Seem like a killer to you.
Eddie Hearn discussed the potential Conor Benn versus Shakur Stevenson fight, highlighting the challenges it would present. He described Shakur as a generational talent, noting his dominant performance over an elite fighter and praising his accomplishments as a 4-division champion at just 28. Hearn emphasized that while Shakur is extremely difficult to beat, a move to 147 pounds could create a more level playing field where Benn's size and power would be an advantage. He noted that Benn is fearless, willing to fight anyone, but lacks worldly experience. Hearn also mentioned that Benn would not accept a rehydration clause, making the fight complicated to arrange.
Conor Benn versus Shakur, something you would like to...
They each other like every other day about it. They go back and forward, back and forward. Conor Benn will fight anybody. I think what Shakur proved tonight is that he is just a generational talent. I mean, he made an elite fighter look very, very average tonight. to be a 4-division champion at 28 years of age is unbelievable. The way that he's doing it, he's not even coming out first gear. So Conor Benn would have a massive challenge on his hands, but he's up for anything. I want to see Conor Benn win a world title. He also faced off with Rolly Romero tonight, which is a great fight in the welterweight division. So Conor Benn will fight anybody. I have no fear of that.
Eddie in the back, Kevin Garcia. Just a follow-up question on the Conor Benn thing. One, do you think that, I know you just said it'd be a massive challenge for Conor, but is it a bridge too far? You know, going to 147?
Well, I think that's the only way Shakur's going to get beat. Like, you know, on a level playing field.
However, for now, he expressed interest in seeing Benn compete for a world title at 147, acknowledging that while it would be tough, Benn has the punching power and determination to challenge elite opponents. The fight remains unlikely but intriguing.
It's very difficult for Shakur to get beaten by anybody because a level playing field probably for him is 135. I actually thought he looked quite powerful at 140. I actually thought he could have stopped Teofimo Lopez if he was maybe put his spot the gas. Didn't need to, but I thought his punches looked solid in this. I thought he looked like he had the heavier hands of the two. So Conor Benn can crack at 147, and he's a big 147. So you know, what he's lacking in probably a little bit of experience at world level, he's making up for in size.
Here's my follow-up question. I asked Conor after he got out the ring, you know, would he take that fight on with the rehydration clause? He said no. He said F no, to be exact. How does that fight get made then? Ever?
I mean, it's up to Shakur, you know. I mean, look, I think that it's a kind of like a fantasy matchup. I don't think Shakur necessarily has plans to move to 147. You can speak to him about that soon. But, you know, when people talk about the rehydration clause, people say, well, Eubank had a rehydration clause. Conor moved up 2 weight divisions to fight Eubank. And ultimately, you get what you negotiate. So that's what we agreed to. It's up to Conor Benn whether he does the same, but he would only be, you know, he'd be coming down to his natural weight. So, and Shakur now would be coming up 1 division.
Last question, do you want to see that fight?
Yeah, I think, I mean, it's just a tough fight. Like, you know, like I said, Conor has the size advantage, he could really punch, and I think he's live against anybody, but, you know, Shakur has great experience. I would like to see Conor Benn fight for a world title. At 147, and I think those fights, I think Conor's going to get better.
This is not the first time Shakur Stevenson has called out Conor Benn. Their rivalry had been brewing for months before Stevenson's explosive post-fight challenge. He had already publicly targeted Benn earlier in 2025, even offering to move up and wait to face him and calling him out on social media. Their tension also spilled over into live interviews and studio segments, where the two engaged in heated exchanges and nearly came to blows, trading barbs about style, skill, and toughness.
I'll come back down and fight you at 147 in November.
November, yeah.
Done. I'll fight you at 147. I'll fight you at 147. No, I don't hear no excuses. I don't hear no excuses.
After I beat you, just tell me I'm great.
But you ain't great. Like, listen, you know what?
No, after I beat you.
I'm not gonna chat. I watched the fight. Your IQ's phenomenal.
Appreciate you.
Phenomenal.
Appreciate you.
You're not that
I thought
good.
you
You're not that
did
good. You're not
good
that
your
good.
last fight
You're
too.
not that good looking though.
Appreciate you.
So you can't take that one.
Okay.
But I will batter you at 147. I will batter
So
you.
we're gonna make the fight happen
Let's
at
make it happen.
147.
147.
After I beat you,
But
are you gonna tell me I'm great?
No, I'm not gonna tell you you're great.
Why?
Because I don't.
If I beat you,
Yeah.
I move up 2 weight classes to beat you.
If you beat me, I will. You know what? I'll tell you you're great.
And if you beat me, I'll tell you great.
All right, done.
But you're not beating me.
As far as stipulations go, that's a pretty simple one.
That's it.
All he wants is
all I want
that
is your respect. That's all.
You have my respect anyway.
Yeah. You got my respect too, bro. You're a hell of a fighter.
But listen, we can't to 147. That's where I'm at my most dangerous.
That don't scare me.
It shouldn't scare you. You're a fighter. If it did scare you, I'd be very worried.
I got a question for you.
But I see you coming in with your glasses on because you don't want to look me in the eye.
Excuse me, brother. I like how you said that. I like how you said that.
Excuse me, brother.
Stevenson doubled down on their rivalry by reminding fans of his long boxing pedigree. He pointed out that he started boxing when he was just 5 years old and has now been in the sport for 23 years, underscoring his experience and confidence. Stevenson said that with that much time in the game, Benn cannot beat him, insisting his lifelong training and refined skills would give him the edge if they ever meet in the ring.